Hey, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna move the mic. Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, ANF Man. It's good to have y'all in here with me for another Tech Tuesday. Give me 1 second. Let me get myself situated. Then, of course, we're gonna get y'all motivation out there. You know how it goes. All right. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna text you right back too. All right, hold on. All right. So today on Tech Tuesday, we just talking about building the world. Different aspects of it. Maybe who's doing it, who's not doing it, who is a part of it actively and who's not active, whatever. How we just gonna be talking about building the world. So let me get y'all motivation to do something. That's what we talking about. All right, let me turn the music down. How to get yourself to do stuff. Motivation. No, hold on. I jump way over there. No speech. All right, let's go. Let's listen to the very first one.
Imagine being
Let's
able
work,
to
y'all.
have an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Most people allow their fear of failure, 80%, allow their fear of failure to outweigh their desire to succeed. When you're willing to fail again and again and again, when you make up your mind to become unstoppable, when you make up your mind to become a no matter what person, then that will then give birth to a part of yourself that you don't know right now.
And the question is, if you died today, what dreams, what ideas, what talents, what books, what music, what leadership, what voice will die with you?
Will it be easy? No. Will it be challenging? Yes.
So you got to prepare yourself. You've got to develop yourself. As long as you're breathing, you got some more work to do. There's something else for you to achieve. Guess what? You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to make a lot of mistakes.
What I've come to appreciate when you're working on changing your life, changing some bad habit, getting out of addictive situations or relationships, or working to build a dream or making a difference in our society, it's hard.
See, a lot of people, because of failure, they stop believing. Let me share something with you. You will fail your way to success.
Yes, sir.
8 out of 10
I hear
millionaires
that.
have been financially bankrupt. You will fail your way to success. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times people tell you that you can't do it. It doesn't matter if you don't have a dime in the bank. You will fail your way to success.
These challenges that you face, they're going to do their best to take you down. Do not let them. Stand up, dig in, line up those problems and confront them, face them, fight. Do not let them bring you down. In fact, let those challenges raise you up. Let them elevate you. Let their demands and their trials make you stronger. Let the adversity you face today turn you into a better person tomorrow.
It's not over until I win. Not over till I get through. Not over till I get over. Not over till I get what I want. Door can't open today, look out. I'm gonna come back and take the hinges off. That's how you gotta do that. You've got to have that kind of courage, that type of determination. If you wanna make it happen, it's you. That you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna start the motivation right there. I would go a little bit longer, but I wanna stop it right there. Just to do a little bit of talking and switch the scene, but really more so, shut the door, Daniel. Really more so, I shouldn't have stopped it right there, so I could have kept on sending out the invites. But nah, let's go ahead and get it going for today. So we building the world today. We talking about building the world today, and what I'm touching on with this is just it's Tech Tuesday. I don't want to go too philosophical on a Tech Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? But then again, I don't want to just watch videos on a Tech Tuesday like we usually do. You see what I'm saying? So I want to kind of do a blend of both talking and watching videos. So when I think of building the world, I think of like a little tiny metaverse inside of my head. And each little task that I do in this world helps to build the bigger picture or the bigger world, right? Like, let's say I go shop at Walmart. You probably in your head is like, well, I was shopping at Walmart. Well, let me see. I'm going to break it down. I shopped at Walmart. Walmart paid its taxes. Taxes went to fix a road. The world got better. Did I drive on that road that it fixed? Maybe not. But the world got better. So what I mean is, you may not necessarily see how you're building the world in your immediate vicinity, but it is important what you're doing. All right. Finish that. Oh, I can see better. All right. So let me finish so I can finish sending out my invites. Let me get y'all something that's good and interesting to to look at. Building a all right. I just thought of what I was going to type in my head. That's all. As a matter of fact, let me get one of these. Man. We gonna watch this just for fun. Because these videos be the bomb. Let me see how long it is. Because it's a short. Alright. Guy. That's my guy. Now this is Minecraft. This is what y'all need to be watching. Look up. Oh, y'all ain't got it on the TV. Get the remote for me, Dan. Yeah. Yes, sir. Right there. Look at that. This is what y'all need to be. Y'all need to see this. Hold up. Y'all need to see this. Dang, my thing in the way.
Where is that?
Over there. Right there on the white cabinet. Oh, man. Y'all should have seen that. Hey, what's up, Queen? How are you? Good to see you out there, Stacy. Thank you for joining us.
Watching them?
Hold on. Let me go to the... Should have went to the Twitch. Now my mic messed up. Oh, you got to watch a commercial. Oh, y'all should have seen this. This is exactly what y'all doing on the game right now. Look, Dan. Look what he did.
Yo.
Hold on.
He cooked.
That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Queen. Now look, Dan. I ran it back for you. Watch it from there.
He's literally building.
Look, you got to watch the whole thing. You got to pause and watch the whole thing. It's literally what y'all doing right now, except in real life.
Building a house like a nest.
I'm gonna play one more after this. I don't want you to come. Look, you gotta see this part. Look.
Yo, did he just
Look. Keep looking. That's exactly what y'all doing. With the leg quarter and everything. I'm gonna play one more of these. Let me see if we get one that's fast.
But go back to the ground.
This one, 15 minutes.
I'm not fighting.
Think this chip is BS? Watch this.
I put this in my ears, and I haven't asked anyone to repeat themselves in over.
I'm gonna see if how fast I can make it move. I like Kyle's cabin. Look at this. He using wood from. Dan, Eli, come here. Come in here real quick. Y'all take a second. It's wild. It's wild how they do these videos and create these whole like living situations from just being out in the forest. I feel that's what I'm saying. It's wild how they create these videos. Oh, right. These phenomenal structures from being out in the forest. That's the same thing I'm saying, Camp. It's like I'm trying to get my sons to see it cause they in here playing Minecraft right now. Look, hold on. My son's in here playing Minecraft right now. And what they doing on Minecraft is exactly like what he doing in real life right now. And look at, he's probably on some of his own land, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where he can go and just chop a tree down or something like that, a couple trees, little small trees like that, and stack them up and do this. And now he got a whole, man, the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying?
Go for the tower.
Anyway.
You got fireworks?
All right, let's go. Hold on, y'all didn't hear me when I said what I said? Y'all two, come here. Y'all got 2 minutes to spare. To learn a lesson from your dad.
Put on creative. Put on creative. Put on creative.
Come here.
I got another. Come on. I got 2.
Sit down and watch the TV.
My God.
Sit down and watch
So
TV.
cute, bro.
All right, I'm gonna play it. It's on fast mode. It say 13 minutes, but I mean 15 minutes, but I got it on 2 times speed, so. It's playing.
You got a dog?
I'm gonna mute my mic, y'all, so they can hear it too. Y'all turn the TV up so y'all can hear.
He's actually
Turn the TV up. Right, I told y'all. I told y'all if y'all see this. He probably like on some of his land. He just, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's going out here building. that's the whole house right there. You feel him? Basically, he built the whole house in probably like 6-7 hours. Which part? No. I'm about to fast forward.
I moved from Dallas. The order of things I wanted to set up was internet, water, then power.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Every time he turned the switch, what? That's, he probably about to do something like the same thing. Exactly. That's what I wanted y'all to see. And he did that in real life. He did that in real life. All right, turn the TV down.
The goal of this video was just to head out with pack and carve.
Hold on, let me slow it down so y'all can hear him talk.
A cabin out of the woods using all wilderness materials, with the exception of the tarp, of course, but I didn't want a leaky roof, so went with the tarp. If I really wanted to add some insulation to the roof, I could add some moss on top of the tarp, and that would keep some of the heat down. I had never built a cabin with all wilderness materials like this. There's no nails, no screws, it's all dowels keeping everything together. I did the shorter door because that was pretty typical in trappers' cabins. You know, you lose so much heat out of your door and windows, so smaller the door you have, the less heat you're gonna lose. But I made this tall enough where I can stand up in it, which makes it really comfortable. I wish I didn't have to use the power drill. It would have been a lot cooler to use a hand drill. I just don't have one. Another thing I had planned on doing was adding a window in here. I brought some clear construction plastic, and that would bring in some light, but as you can see, the tarp lets in enough light as it is, so I didn't bother with a window. But if I add moss on top of this, then I'll want to add one. I'll probably do a part 2 to this video because I'm gonna camp here once in a while, so I want to make this thing a little bit more comfortable and do some finishing touches. I want to add a couple shelves above the bunk here. I'm going to do a little kitchen area so I can set up a little camp stove and cook in here, and this thing will be a fully outfitted cabin, so stay tuned for part 2. The stove is close enough where I can feed the stove at night without having to get out of my sleeping bag. Plenty of room for wood to stack around the stove. This is far enough away from the wall as it is, but if I wanted to make it safer, I could add some more rocks right there and make a little more of a heat shield. So we got the homemade paint can stove, super lightweight and easy to pack in and out. Room to stack wood, the bunk, I have storage underneath. I'm gonna add a couple shelves up top. Pound in a couple more dowels to hang clothes on. And then over here will be the kitchen area. It will wrap around to the front door. Another thing I could do is add some spruce boughs to the floor. It's a lot better than the dirt. You know, it's a lot cleaner and it adds a little bit of insulation, I guess. I'm really excited to camp in here during the winter and see how well this thing heats and how comfortable we can stay in this. But this will be a fun place to come camp once in a while. Stay tuned for part 2. We'll add a few more finishing touches. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun to build. And stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.
I'm glad I watched it. All right, y'all. I'm sorry if I was slightly distracted. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Zanita67.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. All right, turn the TV down.
Alright, let's go.
So that right there is what I mean when I say building the world right there. It's so you walk out, he walk out into his little piece of land that he was on. Hold on, let me put it come on.
Don't let him read that. I just thought.
He walk out into his little piece of land. Turn the TV down, please.
I'm about to come back.
And he got a forest. It's a forest out there, but it's no tree. I mean, no house, no structure. If you were to walk into some woods and saw a structure there, like a house or something, 4 corners, you would be like, a person is here. Or if you saw a nest, you would know that an animal was there. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's nothing, like that in that environment. And the reason why this is important, this conversation is important, is because we do that naturally as beings. And every creature here does that naturally as beings. The land is what it is. And then we kind of take the resources from the land and put them into our own structure. All right. And it's called building. Now, that's as simple as it can get. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted us to see a couple of these videos because that's fun right there. Just watching them, you can sit. Man, I hope I just put y'all up on something, to be honest with you, because I know me, I could sit and watch one of those videos probably for a long time. Not just one of them, more than one of them. You see what I'm saying? So, and that inspires me. So, if you are in the chat right now, maybe type in the chat and tell me something you might want to see or us to watch get built. Whether it be a car, whether it be some DIY stuff, whether it just be a recipe. I think that's where we taking it right now. I'm gonna go over to the kitchen. You see what I'm saying? And let's see what's up with the kitchen. All right, so. Recipes. I spell recipes wrong. From scratch. Let's put baking recipes from scratch.
Grady. Tell me how to say Grady.
Well,
She don't know what I'm talking about.
it's in the mic.
Granny Dana.
Let's watch some of these.
Scratch. Baking stuff from scratch.
Next time you
Right.
bake cupcakes,
Right.
try putting some dry rice in the bottom of your cupcake tins. It prevents the bottoms from getting soggy and bakes the perfect cupcake.
Oh, snap.
Next time you bake cupcakes, try putting some dry rice in the bottom of your cupcake tins. It prevents the bottoms from getting soggy and bakes the perfect cupcake.
Yes, ma'am.
Next time
Hey,
you bake
put some rice in the bottom of the cupcake tin to keep it from getting soggy. And you put the little obviously you're gonna put the little cupcake holder in there. You're not just gonna bake the rice into it. And that makes perfect sense too, because it's gonna absorb that extra water. Hold on, recipes. Just need to go into recipes of expansion pack or meals. There it is. Back. Let's get one more of them shorts. That was very useful.
I'm putting that rain, Dan. Rip
Hey,
tide.
what did I tell y'all? What's the first thing I told y'all?
Close your door.
These easy apple turnovers are the taste of fall that you've been craving. Packed with fresh apples, sweetened with brown sugar, and kissed with cinnamon, the whole thing gets wrapped up in an easy puff pastry crust. We're gonna cook our apples in some butter for richness, and I wish I could tell you this recipe had a secret, but it is foolproof, quick, and easy. Fill your pastry squares up to the max, fold it over, and crimp the edges with a fork. Then you're gonna add an easy egg wash for some golden beautiful color. Cut your vents, add some sanding, sugar, and pop them into the oven. Bake them up until they're golden, and then they'll be drizzled with the most delicious vanilla icing. Happy baking.
That's my guy.
These.
There you go. All right. Let's get one actual quick recipe in here. I don't buy. Oh, this is what I needed. I don't even need to see no more.
You know, I've always found it strange. People really
Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. They doing that weirdness again. Let's see if we can get it. All right, there we go. I like it. Oh, that's why, because he got the low budget video. We're gonna watch it since we're here though. Hold on, I need to see all of this. I missed the part. Let me see what you got. I wish I could taste it through the, you know what I'm saying? What up, Elizabeth for life? How you feeling? I wish I could taste that through the screen. I love that crunch. So, looking at this, let me say this. The reason first of all, Tech Tuesday, if you thinking, you like, oh, well, why we on bread? All right. If you can't eat, you can't live, and it take a lot of tech. We got tech refined down now so we can cook good now. But most importantly, when I look at this bread, I'm thinking about what could I eat? What could I, you know what I'm saying, make with this? And you get you a nice noodle with some sauce. You see what I'm saying? You could get you a nice over easy egg. Yeah. I want them to cut one. Cut it open. Break it open. Let me see the inside. Let me see the inside. He ain't show me the inside though. I'm watching from the United States. Bruh, there's no way. Thank you. You waited too long. Don't make me wait. Nah. Hey. Yeah, you could definitely put that, heat that up a little taste. You know I'm gonna talk because it's the food. You could definitely heat that up a little taste.
I just died.
And it'll get soft around that edge. Like I said, you got your sauce with that noodle. Alright, let's move on. It's my man's. When I make bread for the first time, I will be using this video. That's so funny to me. I'm not even gonna mention it. Alright, here we go. Recipe or meals. Alright. Now let's get off of bacon recipes. But it is important. That's a very, very important aspect of building the world. Cooking. Bacon. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta eat. But let's look at some simple DIY projects maybe you could do with your kids. You said y'all just beat Minecraft? That's right. Good job. You skipped a lot of parts, but you beat it. Alright. Bacon recipes from scratch. Okay, I want to see some DIY projects with your kids. DIY projects with kids. What you can do with your kids. Let's see. Let's watch a short first. Hey. Let's see what y'all got. That music killing me. We'll listen to some of my own music. Go back. Hold up. The music messed it up at the beginning. Alright. Make a little box. A straw and a straw. Take the cap. Okay. Take the spigot, hot glue. Boom, boom, boom. And you take that, put it on there, screw it on. You make them a real juice box. Hey, that's a real juice box right there, y'all. I'm gonna save that for later. Where is my save button? Do I not have a save button? Y'all playing with me today, YouTube. Alright, back to what we was doing. Fun and easy paper clip toys. Definitely watching this one. Alright. Let's pause the music.
Use paper cups to make fun homemade toys with your children.
Okay, Okay, a rubber band. And it actually fly too. That was cool. See why I couldn't save the other one? Dad jokes, life hacks, special no. Let's just put this one in knowledge. I know, right? Zanita67. The juice box. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the juice box. Oh, look at this lamp. Look at this. Hold on. Let's look at this. Wow. Yeah, we ain't listening to that. Run that back. You could take a weekend and pull out. So what you do, you take a weekend and pull out 3 to 4 projects that you can do on a Saturday, and you just do them. Like you get all the little supplies, and y'all just sit down and do them. Make your own stuff, and then take it with you. Look at that cup. They ain't talking, so we ain't missing nothing. Oh, cut out some designs. Hot glue. I'm looking at supply. So I don't know about y'all, but my mind works like this. Yeah, the juice box. Okay. So I don't know about y'all, but this is how my mind works. When I see these projects, I'm not looking at the finished product. I'm looking at the finished product, and along with the finished product, I hope the music not too loud. Let me turn it down some. And along with the finished product, I'm looking at the supplies needed. That's it. I'm not looking at nothing else, because between those two, I can work everything else out. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't have the supplies needed, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the finished product looks like, then it ain't nothing really I can do. Hey. Yo, and she used one of those little candles. One of those little simple, it looked like a candle, but it's really a light. Stick it in the back of there. Bing, cut it on. It didn't look like. It looked pretty cool. She probably touched it up some. That's pretty neat. Let's look at a couple more of them. All right. Chomp saw. Kids love to feel real proud. Just for you. Nah, we don't want that. Colorful DIY for boring days. Nah, we don't want just colorful. Oh.
Presents multiplication. Okay, class. Let's.
Oh, well, we already know that. Take a cookie cutter. Oh, and they took some sticks. Hey, that's right. That's beautiful, girl. Good job. She painted a leaf.
I made another. My dogs are fighting. No, I accidentally
That's my girl. Look at her. Look at her. Got it down pat. Hey, y'all got like 10 minutes.
Until you get off stream.
Until it's time to do your homework. Look at that. And she got Q-tips. She paint. That's beautiful. She just made a whole painting. She just made a whole. Yo, now this is cool. Hold on. Run that back. So she got some ink. Put it on there, and then using the straw. That's cool. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. Zanita67, you gotta have the kids do some of these projects, please. This is beautiful.
You got electric?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm a sap. Just a big sap. Look at that, though. I bet you she is so proud of herself. Look, oh, she got a face for it. That going. I bet you she's so proud of herself. Probably using everything. She like, in her mind is probably exploding with wonder. Look at that. And all of the possible things she could do. I hope it is, at least. It's a popular YouTube channel. She probably do these 1,000 times a day, but her mind's still exploding with wonder. Ella ain't made one of these yet. I'm gonna have to get her in the game. We gotta get Ella and them in the game. Cause look at her. She done made 17 new artworks, contributed to building the world. And creative ways for her to do it. Saturday projects, or sometimes need 6, 7. I need it. I can't do it. I'm a dad. I can only get in there sometime. But hey, I can get in there all the time too. But I would love to see some of these.
Get jumped by 1,000 skeletons.
They'll think I'm whack. I don't know. It's just something. This is stupid. But when they see Nana come through, they be like, this is awesome. All right, one more. Oh, that's cool. That was cool. All right, this is the last one. Nobody want to do that. That's just whack. Oh, never mind. Maybe I need to wait. Oh. You know what? That's why I don't say I love Dad. Cause Dad said it was whack. That was beautiful. Hey, what up, Oz the Hitmaker, man? I thought you were my brother. A spitting image. Hey. I hope you're having a great day out there, Oz. Alright. So this episode was pretty good. This was so neat. Being able to get out there and use your mind creatively is one thing, but knowing that it's contributing or helping to build a part of something, i.e. the world, is a special feeling. I can't lie to you. Whether you shooting basketballs, whether you are shooting people in the military, whether you are moving trash cans down the street, we all are contributing to this world and the way that it flows. And so let my words be a testament towards what you can do to help shape it in the way that you want it to be. Try not to be destructive, make good choices, make good decisions. And yeah, I think we should watch one more quick little line of videos, and then we'll get out of here for the day. All right, y'all get ready to get up off there, get your homework together. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Wind down. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let me see. Let's just type that in and see what happens. Top modern civilization. Okay, I like this one the best. And we're gonna fast forward to the middle. And then we're gonna watch it. Because I don't know what they're gonna say.
Anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
Lead vapors. They devise preventative and curative methods, both pharmacological and mechanical, for combating lead poisoning. The invention of the metallurgical sciences in various parts of Africa is an absolutely brilliant contribution to human civilization. Breaking our top and curative methods, both pharmacological and mechanical, for combating lead poisoning. The invention of the metallurgical sciences in various parts of Africa is an absolutely brilliant contribution to human civilization. Breaking our top 5, we have something I consider to be very special. Remaining along the lines of the African metallurgical tradition, we have the African contribution to the Iron Age. The Iron Age in general is a relatively popular period in human history, and it can be considered humanity's transition into modern civilization. Africa has a very unique place in the Iron Age. But it's interesting to note that most of Africa didn't even have a Bronze Age. They completely went from the Stone Age straight into iron, which is very unique. This metallurgical leap, if you will, makes Africa the originator of humanity's Iron Age. One of the earliest known Iron Age sites is in the ancient Near East, dating to around 1200 BC. But because of Africa's great leap from stone to iron, we see iron smelting furnaces in Africa, specifically in Igbo land, Nigeria, all the way back to 2000 BC, nearly 10 centuries before we witness it anywhere else around the world. This suggests that Africans ushered in the Iron Age, one of the most important periods of human civilization. This is a fantastic testament to Africa's contribution to world civilization. Next, at number 4, we have the African contribution of mathematics. Right in the heart of Africa, we have what some scholars consider the oldest known mathematical tool in human history, the Ishango bone. Dating to around 8500 BC, the Ishango bone is considered such an important and delicate contribution to world civilization that it can be seen only by special arrangement at the Royal Institute for Natural Sciences in Brussels, Belgium. The bone was found in 1960 in the region of Uganda and the Democratic Republic of Congo. It was named after the Ishango people who inhabited the area sometime between the 7th and 10th centuries BC. It was originally considered a simple tally record, but recent microscopic analysis has revealed additional notch marks, indicating that it may have been used as a lunar calendar. The bone itself has a quartz writing tool at one end, while the body is made of bone that is etched with 3 rows of notch marks, with each row having its own mathematical significance. The first row is a series of calculations based on the number 10. The second row contains prime numbers between 10 and 20, and the third is a multiplication table. The Ishango bone is an important indicator of the scientific progress in Paleolithic Africa. With the advancement of trade among societies, knowledge of mathematics and units of measure became increasingly important. Basic mathematical calculations were also used to predict the effects of drought or floods on crop yields. With the discovery of the Ishango bone, the long-held assumption that African societies were slow to develop mathematical technology and made no contribution to this field of human knowledge was significantly challenged and even outright disproved. Breaking our top 3, we have the African contribution to medicine, specifically the surgery of cesarean section.
Oh, we're gonna
Africans
have to bookmark
no
this to
doubt
watch this
contributed
more.
to the methods of surgery that
You feel
involve
me?
safely retrieving a baby from a mother's womb. This surgical procedure comes straight out of Uganda, and we have a first-hand eyewitness account of how Africans from that region achieved this. To put this remarkable African procedure in context, we have to remember that infection-free surgeries like this in other parts of the world were rare. Thus, the success of this highly advanced procedure by the Bunyoro people of Uganda was thought of as exceptional and hinted to its antiquity. Dr. Robert Falcon, an English medical missionary in Uganda in the 19th century, witnessed the Bunyoro C-section firsthand and wrote a very detailed account about what he saw. Bear with me as I read part of his first-hand account.
Wow.
The woman, a 20-year-old primapara, lay on a somewhat sloping bed, the head of which stood against the wall of the hut. She had been put in a state of intoxication with banana wine. She was quite naked, with the thorax tied to the bed, whilst another band of tree bark held her legs down firmly, and a man held her ankles fast. Another man, standing at her right side, held down the abdomen. The operator at the left side held the knife in his right hand and murmured an incantation. Then he washed his hands and also the abdomen of the patient with banana wine and then with water. Then after he had uttered a shrill cry, which was answered by a crowd assembled outside the hut, he suddenly made an incision in the median line, beginning a little above the pubic symphysis to just under the umbilicus. The wall of the abdomen as well as that of the uterus was severed by the incision, and the amniotic liquor gushed out, the bleeding parts of the abdomen being cauterized by an assistant by means of a red-hot iron. The operator then finished the incision in the uterine wall as quickly as possible. His assistant held the abdominal walls inside with both hands, and as soon as the uterine wall was severed, he pulled it apart with 2 fingers. Now the child was quickly extracted and handed to an assistant, and then the umbilical cord was cut. Dr. Robert Falcon continues his incredible detailed account and elaborates on the woman's healing process. His account is direct first-hand evidence of the African contribution to medicinal procedures and knowledge. Although we don't have an exact date of the invention, judging by the complexity of the procedure, scholars suggest that it must have been in practice since ancient times.
And there you have it, folks. Now, I didn't do that to have no political debate about who built the world or how the world, when the world, and why. I didn't do none of that. All we talking about is building the world, and these are very great contributions. Wow, that's foundational contributions. We gonna, as a matter of fact, next Tech, where my sticky pads at? Next Tech Tuesday, we gonna watch this video in its entirety. I'm gonna get my sticky pad and I'm gonna write that down because that was good. I enjoyed that. The sticky pad whack, but all right, y'all. We gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here for the day. I know, right, Zanita 67. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here for today, and I will see y'all again tomorrow on Finding Our Way Wednesday. Let's say a short prayer. Jesus, we ask you to guide us. We ask you to just walk with us, cover us, and teach us. In your magnificent name we pray. Amen and amen. Hey, I hope you said your prayer too as well. So we're going to get up out of here for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me get y'all some background music to play as I bookmark this right here. Let me sub that up. Y'all, I hope y'all be taking notes, like actually going back and finding these videos and looking at them, or at least wait until we come back around to them and watch them again, and keep me honest on watching them again as well. Don't let me forget, basically, knowledge of expansion pack, and I'm gonna write the name of it, Top 10 African Contributions to World Civilization, on Tech Tuesday. Contribution to civilization. Tech Tuesday. All right, there you go. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Hey, get into them office hours. Get into my office right now, and I am starting it. If y'all want to learn about how to create a workflow or establishing a repeatable pattern for creating your media and marketing promotions, I'm in my office right now. You can see me in here, and I will catch y'all later. And you know what time it is. This is DGTA TV. Peace. See y'all tomorrow. Hey, if you didn't already, go ahead and make sure you smash that subscribe button, that like button, and follow me on everything you can find me on. Because guess what? This is DGTA TV. All right, y'all get off. Said I don't do it as good as me.